Wake up, lazy bones! Come on, up you get! Finally! I was worried we'd lost you for a minute there. But what a jump it was! I closed my eyes, put my faith in the luminary. In fact, I woke up on the forest floor at the bottom of the cliff without a scratch on me. Amazing. Anyway, I guess you and me must be at the top of the King of Hellador's most wanted list by now. Which means we can't hang around here too long. Let's go say thanks to the nun who looked after us and be on our way.
Ah, there you are, my children.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just fine.
Not at all, dear. I'm just happy to see you both well again. But if you are leaving, you must be careful on the road. It seems some dangerous criminals have escaped from the capital and are at...
Criminals, you say? Dear me, that doesn't sound good. And you heard this when you were in Hellador.
I did indeed, my child. There were guards everywhere. They are searching high and low for... And I heard that the mighty knight Sir Hendrik himself has headed to the mountains in the south with his troops. They say he... Oh, but you must forgive me, poor lambs. They will soon be caught, I am sure. Justice will be done.
Thanks. We appreciate that. We're going to get a little fresh air. Cobblestone, eh? Never heard of the place. I never even knew anyone actually... I'm guessing you want to go see what's happening down there. But you need to be smart. You won't get past Hendrik unnoticed. If you're going to make it there without getting caught, you'll need to avoid the main... And if you want to do that, you'll need my... But I've got things to take care of in Hellador first. I left a little something in one of my old haunts downtown, and I need... So, are you coming along for the ride? I did... That's the spirit. But... Here, put this on and keep your face hidden. Otherwise, you're gonna... Ha! That's more like it. If you're gonna be a wanted man, you might as well look the part. Right. Let's head Glad you're coming along. The seer told me to stick with the luminary when I found him, and that... Another one bites the dust. Welcome to downtown Hellador, home to rogues, ruffians, and all my other favorite kinds of people. About a year ago, me and Dirk, my partner in crime, managed to acquire one of the royal families. They got wise and pulled me in eventually, but not before we'd stashed it somewhere safe so we could pick it up later. Right down there is the biggest, stinkingest garbage pile in all of Helliot. After all, no one would ever think of looking. Time to go liberate that. is the spot. And keep a lookout, okay? I'm going to grab the loot. Now, it's definitely here. But, it's not here. You gotta be kidding me. Wait a minute. That rat! He must have done the dirty on me and taken it for himself. Damn it! I should have known! A thieving little... Oh, wait till I get my... I'm gonna find him. And you're gonna help me. Okay. The inn we used to crash at is just over there. Come on. It's the only one with an upstairs. You can't miss it. This whole place hasn't changed a bit. Back in our thieving day. Ruby? Ruby, you there? Ruby runs the place. Looks like she's not around, but if anyone knows where Dirk is, which means we'll have to go find her. So here's the plan. There's a tower they use to look out for fires. I'll check a couple of other spots. Don't worry, you can't miss her. She's the only redhead in town.
Get out of here. Go on. Good dog. Good doggy. Stay. Ah, 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 ah.
Can't find Ruby anywhere. Huh? You saw her heading back to the inn? Well, if it isn't my favorite landlady.
Welcome to our humble... Strike a light! If it ain't me favourite little tea leaf! Last I heard, they'd locked you up and thrown away the key! Hang about. You've gone and escaped, ain't ya? You and your friend here are the fugitives everyone's talking about! Well, I know not to stick me big nose in where it ain't wanted. You always did like to sail close.
Don't worry, I won't be here long. I just need to know where Dirk is.
Dirk, eh? Now then, didn't he open some fancy shop up by the castle? Yeah.
That can't be right. The rent up there is crazy. Where would he find the money? Wait a second. He sold it, didn't he? The rat sold...
Look, in this part of town, you don't go asking too many questions. You know that. If you want more, you'll have to get...
You're right. Thanks, Ruby. I appreciate it. We'll get a... That no-good traitor! I'll bet he sold me out and sold the ore. And also he could... But we'll need to get past that sentry if we're gonna head uptown and find him. Wait, isn't he... Yeah. else wants some? Another one bites the dust. Who else wants some?
Halt! This gate Ah! No! No! Not a dog! Anything but that! Ah!
Worked like a charm. nice place you got here.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to browse. You'll find we only stock the very finest wares.
That's good, because I'm looking for something very special indeed.
Eric!
Long time no see, old pal.
Eric! My brother, my compadre, my partner in crime! It's really you, large as life, and
You have no shame, huh? Get your backstabbing hands. You always were full of it, Dirk. But this really takes the cake. Admit it. You sold me out and sold the orb so you could buy this place, didn't you?
I promise you, I never sold you out. I was worried sick about you.
Oh, yeah. And how does that work, exactly? How does you opening this place and lining your pockets while I rot in jail help me?
Look, I was never much of a thief, you know that. But it turns out I know how to sell stuff. I got a gift, even if I do say so myself. When you got nabbed, I spent months racking my brains for ways of busting you out. I couldn't stand the thought of you being in there. In the end, I realised I'd have to give up the orb. I took it to the king, told him, then I used the cash to open up the shop here, and poured all my profits into bribing the guards up at the castle so they'd let you escape.
Now that you mention it, I did think it was weird they never tossed my cell the whole time I was digging that up.
Exactly. I was paying them to turn up like...
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you, partner.
That's the spirit! Eric, old pal, it's so good to have you back.
But I need that orb. And now we don't even know where it is.
Oh, yes, we...
So, where is it?
After I handed over the orb, I made sure to keep my ears to the ground about where it ended up. I knew it was important to you, see? Well, a little bird tells me that Hendrik and his men took it to the King's Barrow, and it's been under lock.
The King's Barrow, huh? That's southeast of town. Same direction as... Which means we can kill two birds with one stone.
Sorry, no can do. I got a shop to run. I'm a married man these days.
Married? Wow, you really have changed. Well, you always said you wanted to settle down and maybe go... We'd better get going. Take...
You too, old pal. Be lucky, eh?
The south gate is crawling with guards. We won't be walking out that way. And Hendrik's men... Guess we'll have to go the long way round. If we skirt round the hills to the south, we should be able to approach the King's Barrow from the other side. We can drop into cobblestone on the way. Okay?
Watch yourselves out there, eh? They don't call that forest round there the Mangle Grove for nothing.
It'll take more than a few kids' stories.
Any sign of them?
No, nothing. Let's search it.
Look at all those lights. They're pretty... We better steer clear of Hellador until they... All right, through the mangle grove.